Assalamualaikum and hi! Today is our English class lesson for Year 3, Unit 1, Smart Kids, with me, Teacher Syakirah. Rules for today's are: number 1, I can count 10 to 100. Number 2, I can answer questions correctly. Has, using has, hasn't, have, and haven't. Before we start our lesson, I want you to count 1 to 20. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. I hope you can remember all those numbers from 1 to 20. Okay, we're done with number 1 to 20. Now let's count the number in tens. Start from 10 to 100. Let's look. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Alright, now let's look at these numbers. Do you see anything missing? What number is that? Yes, 20. 10, 20, and 30. Now let's look at this number. What number comes before 50? And what number comes after 50? Let's look. Yes, 40. And also 60, 40, 50, and 60. What about this? 70, 80. There's something's missing here. What number comes after 80? Yes, 90. Now, I want you to look at this picture and I want you to read silently. Ready? Okay, you're done reading, isn't it? Now let's listen to the dialogue together.
"91, 92, 93, 94, 95.
Hi, Anna.
Oh, hi, Greg.
What are these?
They're my shells.
How many have you got?
Let's see. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. I have got 100 shells.
Hey, look! I have got a shell for you.
You haven't got a shell. That isn't a shell.
Ouch!
Okay, you have listened to the dialogue just now. Now, I have 2 questions that I want to ask you. And I want you to answer the questions correctly. Let's look at the number 1. How many shells did Anna collect? How many shells did Anna collect? 100 shells. Yes, 100 shells. Number 2. Did Greg found any shells for Anna? No, he didn't found any shells, but he got a crab. Okay, we have learned numbers from 10 to 100. Now we are going to learn how to answer this kind of questions using the correct way. Now, let's look. Have you got 20 shells? Have they got 20 shells? Okay, let's see how we are going to answer this kind of questions. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. If the answer is yes. If we want to answer for they, yes, they have. Yes, they have. Alright, now let's look. How are we going to answer if the answer is no? No, I haven't. Or no, they haven't. For you, they, and I, we have to use have. Have. Okay, remember. Now let's look at the example. Question number 1. Have you got 10 shells? Have you got 10 shells? Let's look at the answer. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Okay, if the question is you, the answer must be I. Okay, remember that. Now let's look at the next answer. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Okay, when the answer is yes, you must use have. If the answer is no, you must use haven't. Now let's look at the examples number 2. Have they got 10 shells? Have they got 10 shells? Now we're focusing on the word they. Okay, so let's look at the answer. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. What about no? No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Now let's look at the next question. Has he got 50 dolls? Has she got 50 dolls? Has he or has she? Let's look at the answer. What should we answer if the answer is yes? Yes, he or she has. Yes, he has. Or yes, she has. What about no? No, he hasn't. No, she hasn't. Now let's look at the example that I have prepared for you. Number 1, has he got 50 dolls? Has he got 50 dolls? So the answer is yes, he has. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Examples number 2. Has she got 50 dolls? Has she got 50 dolls? When the question use she, so the answer must also use she. For example, yes, she has. No, she hasn't. Okay, now you have to listen carefully and fill in the blank. Look at the table and listen carefully. Are you ready? Let's start.
Activity 3. Listen and write the numbers.
1. How many shells have you got, Steve?
I have got 90 shells.
90 shells? Wow! Have you got any jigsaw puzzles?
Yes, I have. I have got 20 jigsaw puzzles.
What about teddy bears?
I have got 60 teddy bears, I think. Yes, 60 teddy bears.
2.
How many shells has Julie got?
Let me see. Julie has got 30 shells.
Has she got jigsaw puzzles?
Yes, she has. She has got 30 jigsaw puzzles too.
What about teddy bears?
She has got 40 teddy bears.
3. What about you, Tom? How many shells have you got?
I have got 100 shells.
Wow! 100 shells? What about jigsaw puzzles?
I have got 50 jigsaw puzzles.
How many teddy bears have you got?
I have got 70 teddy bears.
4.
Pat, how many shells have you got?
I have got 80 shells.
80 shells? Have you got any jigsaw puzzles?
Yes, I have got 40 jigsaw puzzles.
How many teddy bears have you got?
I have got 30 teddy bears.
Have you finished filling the table? Now check the answer that I have provided for you. Okay, before we ended the class, I want you to answer and finish up page 3 and 6 in Pustaka Sri Cahaya workbook and submit in your Google Classroom. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget to complete your assignment and post it in your Google Classroom. See you next week. Bye!